Verso Alto is an idea to encourage you that everything you do in life should be moving upward and forward toward your personal goal. Those setbacks, those are opportunities for you to be a better human and a better pilot and more well-rounded.
Most pilots don't understand what career opportunities are available in the world of aviation. They're making career decisions based on advice from friends or posts on internet forums, meaning they are taking huge risks with their livelihood without having all the details. This podcast was created to help you understand the aviation industry so you can find your dream job. Let's get ready for Pushback. Here's your host and my dad, Nick Fialka.
Hey, pilot, welcome back to Ready for Pushback. It's Nick Fialka, and here I am recording again. Got all the kids wrangled into bed, and it's a late night, and my oldest son, Versati, just walked out. I told him, hey, man, I got to do some recording. I got people that are counting on me. I love you, buddy, and I will catch you later. And he went and moseyed himself off to bed. And I want to tell you a little bit about his name, and I promise that it has to do with something that you're interested in. All right, so his name is Versati. F-R-A-S-S-A-T-I. I'm Catholic, right? So he's named after this guy, Pier Giorgio Frassati, who is a guy who is going to become a saint, which is great. And this is not a thing about my choice of being Catholic or anything like this. What it is about this guy, Pier Giorgio Frassati. And why would I name my kid after this guy? Because he was awesome, and he was like, he's just kind of a man's man. And there's this real famous photo of him. He was modern day, died very young, but he was a big mountain climber. And there's this picture of him on top of this mountain, written in kind of cursive. It says, Verso Alto. And it's Italian. He's from Turin. So Verso Alto, it means to the heights. And it's a very famous saying in our little fiefdom of people that think this guy is awesome. And that phrase has stuck with me pretty much my whole adult life. To the heights, to the heights, to the heights, to the heights, right? Because I want you to know what that phrase means to me. And I want you to think about what it can mean to you. Because he wrote that as this kind of spiritual uplifting, like I can accomplish anything, because he just got done climbing this huge mountain in Italy, and somebody took a photo of him. It was 1930s, right? So really grainy photo. And then he wrote that on the photo, Verso Alto. And it means so many good things. And I want you to think about that for a little bit, right? So Verso Alto is an idea to encourage you that everything you do in life should be moving upward and forward toward your personal goal to help personal growth. And what is that for a pilot? Well, the first part of that is being successful in flight school, being successful as you're gaining your hours and gaining your knowledge. It's constantly striving for improvement, looking for excellence in everything you do. That is Verso Alto. It's about setting ambitious goals people tell you that you cannot do, that you can't accomplish, but you're going toward the heights. You are continually moving up. You are continually moving ahead. It's the power of having a clear vision and a clear purpose in your life. If you're listening to this right now, your purpose is there. Your vision is clear, that you want to accomplish the dream of becoming a professional pilot. It means something different to every person. Every pilot has a different idea of what it really means to be a professional pilot. But you are the person with that vision, and you are going toward that goal. The vision for today is to accomplish the one thing that makes you 1% better. What is that thing that you're doing? Is it going to go on a flight? And is it going to go college so that you can become a private pilot? Is it your first cross country? Are you working toward your CFI? your certified flight instructor rating? Are you working toward your instrument rating? Are you trying to get enough hours to get to a regional? Are you trying to get enough hours to get to a major? Are you trying to get enough hours so that you can be the person that the insurance company and that Part 91 carrier can employ? Are you just trying to save up some money to buy a plane? What are you trying to do? What is your vision? What is your goal? And not just today's goal, but that purpose in your life. You accomplish goals to create purpose in your life. And those things will change over time, but always verso alto, always to the heights. We're always striving for something better, even when you feel like you've quote unquote made it. I'm a captain at a major airline, but I am purposeful with the things that I do. I learn trying to make myself better every flight, trying to learn from my first officers, trying to learn from the books, trying to be a better dad and a better husband, trying to bring my life and my family and my job and my coworkers verso alto. That's what I want to do. I want to overcome challenges. I want to know that the path that I have chosen is steep and it is rocky and that it's fraught with obstacles, but verso alto, because I can overcome. I can get around. I can find a way. You can find a way. You can get to the heights because you are not a person that sits back. The people that sit back, the people that are not focused on the future, those are the people that are naysayers. Those are the people that are saying it's dumb to listen to this show, or it's dumb to try to be a pro pilot, or whatever it is because, hey, the hiring wave is past. Those people are stuck. And you want more of those people because that's less people you've got to compete with. But the people that are determined are the people that get the jobs. Oh, they're only hiring 1,000 people. Well, those 1,000 people are hungry. How hungry are you? It's a lot in front of you, but you can go past it. You can overcome those challenges. You can get those flight hours. You can find a job for a low-time pilot. You can go and be flexible and spread your wings and look for a place that will hire you when you barely have any hours. Look up all the pipeline places. Look up all the mapping places. Look up everything you possibly can think of. Friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, all of those things. Go to every airport. You are that person because you're overcoming those obstacles. You have a path to your destiny that is to the heights. You have resilience. You have perseverance. You are not going to quit. And you know what else you do is you lift others as you are climbing. You have support. You have people with you that encourage you. And the ones that don't are the chaff and they are gone and you don't bother with them. Because you and your team are moving forward and you're moving up. And I want you to know that. Because while you're climbing, you are becoming virtuous. You are a person that is becoming courageous and you are becoming kind to others and you are having humility to know the fact that you're doing a hard thing that other people are not doing, but you're not boastful about it because you have humility and you are kind about it and you are encouraging for other people to continue their journey. And that is virtue. Whether you like it or not, that's it. Verso alto. With these virtues that you develop, it makes you a better human. It makes you a better pilot. It makes you a better friend. It makes you a better coworker. It makes you a better husband or wife. It makes you a better mom or a dad. It makes you a better son or a daughter. It helps you reach your highest potential. Because you are working hard on your journey, and your journey is to focus on becoming a professional pilot. It's wild. It's a wild job. Barely anybody does it because it's not easy and it's not cheap. And there's a lot of barriers in the way to push you back to say that you can't do it. But what does it take to be that hungry? What does it take to have that kind of tenacity? What does it take to be that resilient? You just have to keep going one step after the other. And when things come and knock you down, sometimes there's a rock rolling downhill and you might get knocked down and you might face adversity and you might have a setback. You might have a failure. You might have something in life that pulls you back, but verso alto, because those setbacks, those failures, those are opportunities for you to be a better human and a better pilot and more well-rounded. It's growth and it's learning, and it's just part of the human journey. And that is good. You can find meaning and strength in the adversity ahead of you. So when something pushes back against you, you put your head down and you continue verso alto to the heights. Because the heights are where you belong and it's where you deserve to be. So buckle up and keep going. Verso alto. All right, pilots, that's a wrap on this episode. And I know what you're thinking. You need to make yourself a little bit better. So how do you make yourself a little bit better? You tighten up your resume. So here's what I want you to do. Go over to my website, spitfireelite.com/podcast, and you can download my free resume template. It is literally my resume that you can download and you can put your own skill sets in. It is tight, it is organized, and it's the perfect pilot resume. It's just something I like to do for the pilot group, and it is free to you. So go over there, spitfireelite.com/podcast, and download your free resume template. While you're over there, look at all the services that we offer. Lots of great interview prep, lots of great application review. Everything you need to be a professional pilot is right there at my website, spitfireelite.com/podcast. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next episode.